Alright, everybody, welcome back to Death Stranding, and I don't think I've read this. All about preppers. Let's see, we made rounds of the local preppers when I first arrived here with Bridges 1. There should be some interviews floating around that the records team transcribed. Take a look if you get the chance. We were mainly sounding out the situation on the ground and trying to convince them to join the UCA, of course, but we already suspected they weren't the type to follow the herd. Why else would they be out here? Still, we found the odd community-minded soul among them. Not all were holed up in shelters by choice. Some were running from something, others had just been born into a life. Getting the few we did to throw their lot in with the UCA was a pain in the ass, though. Didn't help that the chiral network wasn't up and running back then either. All we could do was put the parts in place and promise they were going to work someday. And now they finally do, thanks to you. Could be the skeptics might finally come around now that we can show as well as tell. You keep up the good work, you hear? Get us all back on the grid. Okay. And we got some interviews. The Evo Devo unit. It seems rather a significant breakthrough has been achieved back at headquarters. They successfully integrated an Evo Devo unit into a chiral printer. In case you're not familiar with the term Evo Devo, it refers to evolutionary development biology. Your genes, mouse genes, dinosaur genes, the genes of every living being on virtually identical, and yet we develop into such radically different organisms. Thus, a question arises, why did such disparate life arise from the same building blocks? Evo Devo was the first field of study that sought to solve that mystery, to lay bare the secrets of evolution. Before the advent of Evo Devo, it was thought that in order to reconstruct a dinosaur would require a sample of its DNA. However, thanks to this technology's ability to extrapolate from existing data, we could, with the correct stimulus, grow a dinosaur from the DNA of any living organism. We could, in essence, recreate the process by which dinosaurs evolved from primeval life forms. An Evo Devo unit applies these same principles to the problem of information and object reconstruction. With the help of the chiral network, we may take incomplete data, and indeed incomplete objects, and reproduce their complete forms. This data can then be fed into a chiral printer. Et voila. Partial data yields finished product. The tech isn't variable for everyday use just yet, but when it is, it will be of incalculable benefit to our research and bring our reconstruction efforts forward by a matter of decades. The Chiral Network 2. Before first expedition's departure. Anyway, the Chiral Network makes use of the beach to allow us to travel through time. See, sending large amounts of data takes large amounts of time, as you'd expect. But the thing about beaches is, well, time doesn't pass the same way in them as it does out here. Might not even pass at all. Think about how the light from the stars in the sky we see was produced thousands and thousands of years ago. Routing data through the beach is like jumping to a point earlier in that journey, thereby cutting it shorter. Much shorter. Just imagine massive amounts of data transferred almost instantaneously. That's what we're trying to achieve with the chiral network in a nutshell. In theory, the network allows us to reconstruct old data that would otherwise be lost, to do so with fragmented resources. Using what's known as Evo Devo analysis, we could take the finger bone of a dinosaur, say, and extrapolate from that not only the dinosaur's form, but its composition, internal, external, even its thought process to a degree. Anything's possible with chiral computing. In other words, we won't just be able to reunite a nation, we'll be able to reclaim everything we lost in the Death Stranding. More even, theoretically, we could go back as far as the birth of the planets and beyond. And thanks to the beach, we'll be able to compile all that data in one place and reduce the processing time for even the most complex analysis to effectively 0. Proper interview, the engineer. My horizons ain't exactly broad. That said, I'm not completely cut off from the outside world. I knew what Bridges was and that they were trying to rebuild America. But when we're living down here, it's hard to see how that's got anything to do with you and yourself, am I right? My folks holed up in this shelter after the Death Stranding, had a kid and raised him in this slice of paradise, and together we lived off whatever Fragile Express was kind enough to bring our way. They told me tales about the good old days, but I've never had much of an imagination. Couldn't see how a country long ago was any concern of me and mine. Far as I figured, if Fragile Express was happy to keep bringing us stuff, we didn't need anybody else. And we certainly didn't need America, whatever that even was. But then one day, I was looking at a part for this machine my dad put together. He was an engineer too, and I noticed something. Said made in the USA, right there in tiny print. Got me thinking that America might not exist anymore, but the stuff Americans built is still around, making our lives a little bit easier even now. You could say the old country lives on in its works, kind of like how my folks live on in me. They died a while back, anyway. If they were American, I guess that makes me American too. And maybe this shelter, a part of it all. Once I realized that, I started pouring my heart into building stuff to help you guys put the country back together. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now we're going down here to the elder to deliver his medicine, which is only 1.5 pounds, and then we'll be going up to the craftsman. Let's see, we'll be passing an online post box, ladder, watchtower. That'll be really useful. There's a generator if we had a bike, but we don't. Let's see, we got these legs, which is helping us carry a lot more. Let's see, as long as you have battery remaining. Yeah, we can run, I believe, a little bit faster. And possibly even, or not possibly, we can carry a lot more. Oh, we can double jump.
I'm Sam.
Whoops. My name's Sam too. That's funny.
Anyone?
It's pretty far away. We can carry a lot more, so you know what? Might as well. We can carry 250. Oh, what can we pick up right there? Some crystals. I can hear a storm a-brewing. Oh wow, he looks to be on top of a mountain. We got some bites and stuff over here. Let's go ahead and pick up as many as we can. And is that the watchtower? I keep pressing that. I hear you. I'm just so used to that being the map button from other games. Okay. That's the craftsman. Oh, we got some mules right there. Lake Knot City. And that's the one we're going to. So it does look like it's on top of there. what's that? Oh, just a post box. Alright, let's see if we can get up here. Okay. I'll say can't climb that. Wait, where the hell am I going? Wow. Oh wait, it's still pretty far away, so I can go a little ways around it. There's a mule camp. Okay, so maybe right here. Got some more metals.
Just you, yourself.
If I don't have to run, I won't, because I don't want to wear these legs out that fast.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
There we go.
Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
I've been expecting you. You are my lifeline. I've only managed to get this far thanks to porters, and you don't ask for anything in return. You have my gratitude. Let's see how's the package. Wow, this is great. Excellent job, thank you.
You gonna give me anything now? Almost two. $69.
So you're here on behalf of Fragile Express. Please tell me you put the terrorists behind you. When Fragile, the daughter of the founder, started associating with other couriers, things started getting scary around here. Rumors say that she caused the explosion at Middle Knot City, and there's a part of me that believes it. Of course, she could be just another one of their victims. Are you connecting the chiral network? I don't mind a contract with Bridges, but I'm not going to join the UCA. Go ahead if you're fine with that.
Maybe you already heard it from Fragile, but preppers who don't want to be a part of the UCA can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network. They get to use our delivery services and other basic chiral network infrastructure, much like our full members. Similarly, you'll be able to use their chiral printing facilities to replenish your supplies. They are not, however, obligated to exchange data with us. so don't expect them to share intel or help with the development of new tech. In an ideal world, everyone would be a part of the UCA, of course. But failing that, we want everyone to at least be a part of the network. They can always change their minds after the fact. The Cupid will interface differently with the terminal depending on the type of contract. So connect your Cupid to confirm.
All right. What's that in there? The skulls.
The company just got too big. In times like these, we should all keep it close and tight. That goes for couriers, too. Otherwise, we'll just make the same mistakes. Republics, federations, coalitions, states. Connecting all kinds of people together. It's just asking for trouble. Sorry. It's been a while since I last talked to anyone. Travel safe. See you around, then.
Good work. New order available.
We'll go ahead and deliver the board game. How heavy is it? Oh, it's only 1.8. Where does it go to? Lake Knot City. I might just keep it. I don't care about his standard orders. Alright, so it goes all the way back to there. Okay. So where we're going next is over there. We got some mule post box. There's a truck. So we got mule territory around here. What's the skull? Mules, okay.
Good job, Sam. That's 2 prepper way stations integrated into the Cairo network. Just 1 more left.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, so just so... Oh, crap. Kind of slid down there. Okay, I'm going right there. Just under 700 meters, we have a mule place right there. I don't know what that is. Which we did fight a lot of mules last time and got away pretty much clean. So I don't see him being too much of a problem. Alright, there's the mule detectors. Alright, being scanned. We got one right there. And a bunch coming over here. guy's just wading in the water. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, but if we can get 1 or 2 by themselves. Oh, we got 5, okay. It's hard for them to cross that lake. Well, that didn't do what I thought. Okay, he just fell over. Let's see if we can just run. What's this thing? I have no idea. Let me make sure I'm going the right way as well. Alright, just did a little bit more to the right. What? Why are you out of stamina, man? Just so you guys know, I could have taken you on. More mules over there. This craftsman is really close to mule territory. What the hell? When is it supposed to be like right here? Oh, this is okay. This is the crest. I thought it was mules.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
You're not with Fragile Express, are you? Oh, I get it. Bridget is using their IDs to complete the delivery. Well, good work, son. I'll take that off your hands. Package looks brand new. Wow. Been a while since I've seen cargo in such good shape. Thank you kindly. I know it couldn't have been easy.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't have time fall constantly. Not even one? Come on, man.
What's your angle anyway? Everyone knows Fragile was behind the attack that wiped out Middlemont City. Only a damn fool would trust that terrorist to deliver shit now. But here you are, filling in. Keeping her business alive for her, am I right? I swear. Can't trust anyone these days. Don't try sweet-talking me onto your little network. You know why there's been so many terrorist attacks recently? Because you all pissed them off with your talk of reuniting the country. Join the UCA. I may as well paint a bullseye on my shelter. Just keep my deliveries coming. We'll get along just fine. Don't need any trouble. Though I will say, I appreciate these hematic grenades of yours. Quality work, gotta admit. And not the sort of equipment the UCA ought to keep to itself. There's a lot of freelance porters operating in these parts, after all. If I could churn these out by the boatload and gear up those folks. Now you're good people. I can see that. And you brought my order like I asked. But it'll take more than that for me to agree to what you're asking. Chiral Network is a big step. But if you could prove to me Bridges is an organization I can trust... Well, how about this? Do another run for me. I'll put the details on the terminal there.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery to...
Okay. I'm gonna actually... I guess we have to do this first. Let's see. Recover a toolbox. Okay. Less than 25% damage. It's a BT area, of course.
The toolkit you're looking for ought to be in my old shelter. It's been tagged, so shouldn't have any trouble finding the place. I'll unlock it remotely once you get there. Oh, and take some of those hematic grenades you brought with you. Nothing you'll want more when those BTs put your back against the wall, right? Here's hoping it won't come to that.
Okay.
Order assigned.
Oh, I was gonna say, do I already have it? Okay, we do have hematic grenades, a stack of 5 right here. We have a container repair spray, some EX grenades that are almost bad. Yeah, we should be good. And what's our weights? 46, yeah, we're fine. Those mules seem awfully close. Oh, 494 meters, okay. I was say, man, it is not far away at all. Wish there was a generator so I could power up my legs, but ceramics. Might get them on the way back, depending on how much we're carrying. Alright, here we go.
Got company.
Gotta go around, I guess. God damn. Give me them shoes. And actually, let's go ahead and just keep these out. And those sleeping tablets are for the elder, and that one's for the engineer. Tense moments right here. Oh, it's in front of us, so let's go ahead and get our stamina back. Let's go ahead and soothe him a little bit. consider refill anyway. Might be able to go there. And I'll probably recycle those EX grenades when I can. Ah, damn it. Oh, wow. Really? Sam. Be quiet, baby. Okay. Once the rain stops, we'll go ahead and restore some of these containers, maybe.
There we go.
Let's see how they're doing. Ooh. Where's my container repair spray? Ah.
There we go. There we go.
Where is this dude? Right there.
There we go. Almost there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank
Well,
you.
that wasn't too bad, now was it?
delivering cargo.
What? You kidding me? You actually went into that hellhole? You don't know what this means to me. Whole lot of memories in these old tools. The kind of stuff you can't replace with a chiral printer. Thought I was giving you an impossible mission. Very nice. Everything's still here and in usable condition. Guess you Bridges folks really do get the job done.
Yeah, the wind farm is probably the hardest place on here, dude, not that. An A.
Now, to be fair, Fragile and her crew never did me wrong. Could say I owe them, even. If they're running with Higgs now, and that makes them as bad as him, don't it? It's as if all the motherfucking terrorists are coming together like one big, happy family. Might be time for us to do the same. Maybe there's hope for us after all. At least if there's more folks like you in the UCA. Safety in numbers, huh? And the new America to boot. Connect me to the chiral network.
All right. The craftsman has provided design data for the following. Bola gun. New interview data.
Right. Now that you're looking out for me, it's only fair that I look out for you. So, as long as you keep me connected, I'll keep on supplying you with my best tools. And together we all might live a little longer. Oh, by the way, check out this beauty I made. It's called a Bola gun. Should keep anyone from giving you trouble for a minute. It's non-lethal, of course. I can't promise it won't leave marks, but that's on them. If you think you could use it, take it.
Hell yeah, I'll take it.
A Bola gun, huh? That could come in handy. As is, you can use it to restrain human targets without killing them. But swap out those wires with strands spun from your blood, and it might even work on BTs. Go ahead. Give it a whirl.
Okay.
Well, you've done your bit. Time for me to do mine.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
I don't care for standard orders. We got a Bola gun. We have one, so no need to make another. Let's see. Let's go ahead and recycle the container repair spray. Let's go ahead and do these grenades as well, since they're pretty much done. It'll get a little bit of weight off of us, because we still can go to the Elder and the Engineer.
Thank you for your continued support.
We have a couple things for them.
Thank you for your contribution.
Excellent work, Sam. You've brought 3 way stations into the fold. The preppers are on the grid and the Cairo network is looking better than ever. We're planning to use a regional distro center as our next way station. But that'll have to wait. Got a priority task here. A mess in need of cleaning up. We need you to recover one of Lake Knot City's system servers. They sent it out for repairs and mules hit the transport on the way back. The server contains validation data for a new delivery system we're deploying. Once in place, it will use the Cairo network to automate deliveries. To us, it's invaluable. To the mules, it may as well be a toaster. A toaster they'll happily tear apart for the Cairo crystals and rare earth metals inside. If we don't act quickly, we could lose that data. So get your ass to the mule's drop site, snatch the server, and bring it back to Lake Knot City. I'm putting the order in myself. Check your cufflinks for details.
Okay, so we got a new order. Let's see. What's the place we're at? Craftsman, that's right. Let's look at our cargo. This is for, where does it say? Lake Knot City, Engineer, Elder, and Elder. Okay. We got some mail. You've got to go the extra mile. Thanks, Sam. Thanks again, Sam. You really came through for us today. Now you can tell me to mind my business if you like, but I couldn't help but notice that you've been getting better delivery evaluations lately. Looks like you know what you stand to gain if you go the extra mile, or do you? The Bridges evaluation system will see you properly rewarded for providing that extra bit of service to make people happy. Speaking of happy, I just remembered the time you first came here, after crossing Ground Zero. True, successfully delivering cargo to its destination is your job, first and foremost, but people are demanding they don't just want their shit carried from A to B. They want a little more, you know, special treatment, something that'll put a smile on their face. Hey, I get it. It's a lot more work for you, tracking down lost cargo, returning items to their rightful owners, and it's not really part of the job description either. But you better get used to it, because standards are changing and people are only going to expect more from their porters. Anyway, it's usually worth your while. Going above and beyond is a good way to rack up plenty of likes. And hell, sometimes you end up doing it without realizing you did. I'm serious. Next time you complete an order, take a closer look at your results. See if there isn't a symbol next to your likes, which indicate that you got them for performing optional extras. You might be surprised. It may all seem like a hassle right now, Sam, but you can never have too many likes. Oh, with the damn likes. Got an interview. Terrorists posing as fragile express couriers. A year ago. The terrorists have been at it again lately. You heard right? About how they've been sneaking in and out of cities disguised as fragile express couriers. We'll have another disaster on our hands at this rate, but it's not like we can just cut them out. We need Fragile's people to keep on doing what we're doing. We rely on those guys for a lot, though maybe we shouldn't. I hear they're transporting weapons now. Why they'd be doing be so stupid. I can't read right now. Why they'd be so stupid, I can't imagine. Spreading shit around like that kills in a world where the dead are ticking BT bombs. Sure, terrorists are a threat and mules are a raw pain in the ass, but what genius figured escalation was the way to go when we all know where it leads? We need weapons, no tools, that can take down the bad guys without killing them, and we need the hardware in circulation gone yesterday. We can't keep folk from dying in accidents or getting sick. We can't keep them from dying, period. But the deaths we can put off, we ought to. Violence isn't just ugly, it's a damn near suicidal. in this day and age, which is why I'm looking to make a bunch of less than lethal gear, in the hopes that it'll prevent a few idiots from getting themselves and others killed. Okay. But first, we're gonna go back to Elder, which honestly we don't even have to cross the territory. We can go just like that.
Keep on keeping on.
And I don't remember, because the battery is almost run out of these legs. And if it does, I feel like
Restrictions lifted.
we're going to have trouble carrying all this, which is another big reason why I want to get to these places real quick. Charge up my legs. Yep, battery depleted. Yeah, see now we can't carry it too well anymore. And we're gonna have to go over this creek, which we do have a ladder, I believe. Okay. Oh, it's blue. Okay. It looked a lot deeper than what it was, I guess. Oh man, I just remember the Elder is not an easy distance, or not an easy route. This a generator? No, it's just a watchtower. And that's a post box, isn't it? Auto paver, post box. I guess you can make a road here.
There we go.
It's gonna be tough getting to that Elder.
No way out here. Let us damn fools.
Yeah, I wonder why this whole section of area is just kind of black, maybe charred or something. Is this what I think it is? Yes. gonna say, come on now. Should be pretty close. And one, okay, 100 meters away. Stop running, Sam. So that is one thing that I kind of hate. If you're running, and you got stuff on your back, it's hard to get him to stop running.
Beginning scan.
Or you might just run right into something and then bam, your stuff's damaged.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
There we go.
Oh no, wait. He has two things. It's not letting me. Okay, no, yeah, I don't want those. Okay. Those go somewhere else.
Delivering cargo.
Thanks for dropping by again. It's always good to see you. Looks like you went the extra mile this time. Thanks, I appreciate it.
It was on the way, so, you know. Yeah, they were a little bit damaged, or at least the container was. I didn't deliver this yet. What? No, I said not to deliver that. Whatever, man. This game's controls sometimes, I swear.
Until next time.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
So, I shouldn't have any of that stuff anymore. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever, man. Alright, so... go ahead and remove the marker. Now we have to get to here for the meal post box.
For further information.
And how much weight are we carrying right now? 53. A lot of that is still just, yeah, metals and ceramics. And then, of course, we have the Bola gun, but that's only 3.5. And we have 15.
Weapons is prohibited.
Oh, yeah. Which way am I going? This way.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay. I ain't delivering that fresh water to the elder. take them all out. Is there no one here? Really? Alright. Oh, there's one. Let's go, fellas. Oh, shoot. What? Oh, because he was in an animation and missed him. Whoa. Yeah, there you go. You gonna get out the truck? What are these guys? Do they... Is the Bola gun not... Ooh, I don't know if I like the Bola gun that much then. Damn it. Oh, you turd. Really? Alright, come on, I'll knock you all out again. Bring it on. Oh, you... Anyone else? Oh, I can't eat it right now. Give me back the ladder. And my grenade. He's just picking that up. Pathfinder. What is that? Well, good thing I knocked them all out. Lots of ceramics. Basically all they have.
You there. Bridges wants you.
What? They need all this stuff. And I took a couple things for myself. Alright, now where are we going? Back to the city. Ooh, 1352. Alright, so yeah, destination is back to Lake Knot City. Which honestly might, I think there's a sort of road right there, so we'll go here. Then there. Let's see. And what's the cargo that we picked up? This is our empty Bola gun. This is the one we have now. So this one we'll go ahead and move it to the back. And this one we will move to tool rack. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end it here. When we come back, we're going to go ahead and go to the city. Where we can rest up and do stuff. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a great day, and I'll see you.